Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for August. I hope you're doing well. I am going to take a second to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Gemini out there. So guys, take what resonates for you, leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that in a general read, the energies can reverse. So if it is resonating, get in where you fit in, but don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Gemini? Gemini. Really like saying the word Gemini. It's got such a strong, tone to it. All right, so you're starting out with the Ace of Pentacles. Very nice. You have the Four of Cups. And you have the King of Wands. All right, so you may have some financial, inpouring of finances this week, which would be always welcome. I know for everybody, every sign. But there's something about a stable new beginning, a shiny new beginning. I do feel like with the Four of Cups here, this is something you've been longing for. You've been thinking about. It's, you've been wanting love. So I feel like, you've been longing for this. Yeah, definitely. You've daydreamed of it. With the King of Wands, I feel like, there's somebody here that you are feeling very passionate towards. And I feel like with this King of Wands that you are the one that's taken the initiative. It's like you're moving towards things that you're passionate towards. Now, for some of you, that's financial. For others of you, it's that love that you've been longing for, or both. Regardless, it's coming about because of your own actions. Let's see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Gemini's energy. Show me who's in Gemini's energy. Ooh, Ace of Wands for somebody. Somebody's having a, passionate new beginning with you. All right, Page of Cups in the reverse, Ace of Wands, and the Emperor in the reverse. All right, so this person that's in your energy, I feel like this may be somebody with this Page of Cups here in reverse. This is somebody who might be a little bit younger than you, or they could be a little bit more immature than you. There's a sense of recklessness in this person's energy that I'm sensing. They may be a little bit immature in how they express their feelings or their emotions. And I do feel like this person's holding back emotions here. Now, as far as passion, that is here. And I do see a new beginning between you and this person. With the Emperor in reverse, sign of Aries, by the way, but with the Emperor in the reverse, this is a sense of this person holding back feelings and emotions because they feel out of control. And that would lend itself to somebody who is a little bit emotionally immature. They may find it more, that it's easier to express themselves physically. So with the Emperor in reverse, this could also be somebody, though, who may have started up with you, but they might have just ended a relationship, or they're not being faithful in a connection. So be aware of that as well, but we'll clarify it. Regardless, I see some sort of new beginning here, but this person is very passionate about you. Let me see the energy between Gemini and this person. The Seven of Cups. Options. You both have options. Yeah, there could be some confusion, though. And, that would make a lot of sense. Why? Because you feel like this is like something very stable and grounded, but this person being emotionally immature is going to throw a monkey wrench into that, Gemini, because they're emotionally immature, and it's going to create confusion between the two of you if it hasn't already. What is affecting this connection? The Magician in the reverse. You may feel another sign of Gemini, by the way. So you could be dealing with another Gemini. You don't have to be. But I feel like there's a strong sense here of you looking at this and trying to decide if this person really is providing what it is that you need. There's a sense of longing in your energy and a feeling like, is this actually going to manifest into what it is that you want? Because like I said, this person is coming across with a lot of passion, but not really a lot of emotions. And so you're kind of like, I don't know. Now in their energy, they may feel that they don't have what it takes to provide the emotional, there's some insecurities. So that's what's causing them to hold back. Yeah. And it's causing a lot of chaos. It's causing a lot of, I'm hearing the word distortion. That's not exactly the word I was reaching for, but I'm hearing there's distortion in the connection because of this person's immaturity. So it may not manifest exactly the way that you want it to. Let me see the outcome. Show me the outcome for Gemini. Show me the outcome. Temperance in the reverse. You may be deciding that it's not an equal give and take. The chemistry is a little bit off. You're passionate towards them. They're passionate towards you. But is it manifesting in the true love that you are looking for? And I do feel like this is somebody who's chaotic. And they create, you know, again, I'm hearing distortion. So maybe that's important for somebody out there. If it is, drop it in the comments. But it's weird. Like I keep hearing distortion. Yeah, this is somebody who doesn't manage their feelings and emotions well. And it's like the physical aspect is how they demonstrate their interest and their feelings. They're not comfortable with emotions. So there's definitely, I'm seeing an unequal give and take. I'm seeing you kind of looking at this, and now you're making decisions about the connection, because this person does appear to be a little out of control, a little chaotic, and definitely immature. Bottom of the deck is the Empress. Now, I like that energy for you. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a, I don't know why I almost said Virgo, because Virgo's not out here, but I almost said Virgo. So some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, but you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. But as an underlying energy, I love this for you because it means that you are definitely putting yourself in that Empress energy. You know your value. You know your self-worth. You're not chasing after anyone. You're not, chasing, you're attracting, which is really good energy. So I do like this for you. I do have to say that for some of you, you could be dealing with a twin flame connection or a deep soulmate connection, because we have both the Emperor and the Empress out. In that case, you're dealing with somebody who they're not on the same page with you. This is somebody that is unawakened, whereas I feel like you are very much so. So let's see. Show me. Now, that's not for everybody, though. So just, you'll know. You take it as it resonates for you. Let's clarify. Spirit wants the Ace of Pentacles here. All right, so we have the Page of Swords reversed, and we have the Death card. You're not sure if this is actually going to work out. Yeah. You're not sure. You're not sure if there's going to be stability in this, because you're definitely looking for the stability. And if it's not there, I feel like you'll end this. So you're not attached to the outcome, it looks like, which is probably good. That's probably a good thing, because this person's throwing in a lot of confusion. Yeah. You may have also recently undergone an ending, and this could be somebody new. But that ending has affected your perceptions more than you are aware. Why is the Four of Cups here? Why is the Four of Cups here? Yeah, you're undergoing a transformation, whether you're aware of it or not, Gemini. All right, so we have the Ten of Wands reversed and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, so you don't want to deal with any problems. You just want love. You want love in your life. You want a enduring, stable love connection. You don't want to have any more problems. And so it's almost like you're searching for that energy, that stable, enduring love. And this person appears to be searching for passion. So let's see why the King of Wands is here. Why is the King of Wands here for Gemini? All right, we have the King of Cups. And we have the Star card in reverse. All right, don't give up on love, Gemini. Some of you are, you know, because you just have run into these unbalanced relationships, some of you feel like, okay, I just give up. I give up. You know, maybe I should just look at the passion as well. So there's times here when you're thinking it's not for you. It's not in the cards for you. You definitely have options, and I see that. But I feel like some of you are kind of giving up. You've just had these relationships that are so unbalanced that you're like, yeah, maybe I should just give up on that. Maybe it's a fantasy. It's not. I do see that in this connection, you have feelings for this person. You definitely do. You want a strong connection with this person. But you're wondering if it's ever going to be an equal balanced emotion or an equal balanced connection. And I do feel that you're carefully watching this person. I do feel like, you know, there's still some healing that you need to do with regard to your feelings and emotions. So there's something you're healing from. It could have been this past relationship that ended, but I do feel like you love this person. You have passion for this person. You want to be with this person, but you also have a very clear idea of what love looks like. And if it's not stable, if it's just about the passion, I feel like you will end this. So let's look at this person's energy. Let me see. Show me the Page of Cups in the reverse. Because I got to be honest with you, this person, their energy is showing up a little chaotic. All right, so we have the 8 of Cups reversed, and we have the 7 of Coins in the reverse. This person's not investing properly, and it's due to immaturity. Now, this could be somebody that you've known from the past and they've returned to your life, or this could be somebody that has somebody returning in their life. There's something to do with a return from someone who walked away. So that could also be what's causing the confusion, because this person has options. You both do. But I feel like you're moving towards the connection. Their immaturity is keeping them from doing so. And that might, if they have somebody that's returned into their life, that could be what's causing the confusion here. I do feel like they're not really investing in the connection. This person's impatient. I see a lot of impatience in their energy. Let me see why the Ace of Wands is here. Why is the Ace of Wands here for the person in Gemini's energy? Queen of Pentacles reversed. And the 9 of Cups. Be careful with this person, Gemini. They could be highly focused on money. Yeah, that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, they could have money issues, and they could be like really focusing on the money, kind of money hungry. They are definitely, you know, focused on their own wants and needs. So there's an energy of selfishness, like they're focusing on their own wants and needs. They're not really providing commitment, and there's a sense of loving the passion. They love the passion. But when it comes to expressing themselves emotionally, they're very immature about that. They don't want to emotionally invest. So I'd be very careful with this person. This person could have recently ended a relationship. And that might be why they're focusing more on what they want. They may just not be ready for a relationship. Let me see why the Empress is in reverse, or the Emperor is in reverse. Why is the Emperor in reverse? Yeah, the Lover's reversed, and the 2 of Swords. This person, yeah, they're making choices here, but their energy is one that it's chaotic. It's out of control. I feel like they have a decision to make here. Now, they may be choosing between you and someone here from their past, and I feel like they've been going back and forth, back and forth. They're not really committing to this connection, but they're enjoying the passion in this connection. And that's why there's an unequal give and take in this connection. Whereas you're kind of pouring yourself into it, they're creating confusion. So let me see the energy between Gemini and this person. All right, 6 of Coins, Ace of Wands reversed, and the Ace of Pentacles. So you both know what each other wants. They know that you want the Ace of Pentacles. You know that they want the passion, but you're not willing to give just the passion. You want everything. If it's just passion, which is what they're aiming for, you'll end this. And you may not have realized this about this person when you first, began to see them. So I feel like at the end of the day, they know what you want. So if they're acting confused, they're not. They're not confused. They're just not willing to invest in it in a stable way. And it's, for some of you, not everybody, but for some of you, it's because they're dealing with somebody from their past as well as with you. So they're kind of giving their energy to more than one person. They have options, and you may not even know about it. So I feel like at the end of the day, if this person's only in it for the passion, you're going to end this. Let me see why the Magician is in reverse. Show me why. I'm getting strong Gemini energy again. You could also be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. All right, so we have Knight of Wands. We have the 8 of Wands reversed and the 4 of Cups reversed. Yeah, I feel like there's communication, but as far as manifesting the connection, it's not manifesting correctly because you're manifesting what it is that you want, and it's in contradiction to what they want. And so you're both manifesting different things, basically. So I feel like that's why you're coming together and breaking apart, coming together, breaking apart, and it's not manifesting correctly. You may be viewing this person as being a little bit of a player, and, that's at the worst. At the best, you're viewing them as just being inconsistent. And I feel like you feel disrespected by that. It's like, it's like the universe showed you your idealized version of what this could be. And then you found out that it wasn't because this person is inconsistent. And they're literally blocking this from manifesting because of their inconsistency here. They're just extremely immature. You're dealing with somebody who is immature. And as a result, emotionally, they're in and out, in and out. And you appear to be more grounded. You know exactly what you want. And so it's not manifesting because they're blocking it. And that makes you feel disrespected. So, I get it. I get it. And you could have talked about this as well. There could have been a discussion the two of you had, but I don't feel like it really got anywhere because this person is more concerned about what they want. And they're into it for the passion, but they're not into it with the commitment. Let me see the outcome. Show me the outcome between Gemini and this person. Okay, so we have the Emperor reversed, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed, and we have the Hermit in reverse. This person may wind up ghosting you. So things are moving very slowly, and it's because things are not balanced. And I do feel like you're holding this person accountable. You're recognizing that they are the Emperor in reverse. and that they have decisions to make regarding this connection. And so I do feel like, you know, it's causing your emotions to kind of be on a little bit of a roller coaster because you do feel like you love this person. But you're recognizing that they're a little bit out of control in their life. So I feel like you may still be moving towards them with an offer, but it's very slow. It's not, you're recognizing that it's an unbalanced connection. In their energy, this person could abruptly end the connection and ghost you, so be careful of that. I also feel like this person may communicate something with you at some point in the future, that they want to take things really, really slow. They have been thinking about it, and I do feel like they have some feelings, but not like you do. And it does appear to me like the two of you want different things, and that's what's causing the imbalance. So they're blocking you, even if it's energetically. If they have blocked you physically at some point in this connection, you will hear from them. But just be careful because they're a bit out of control. And I think you're recognizing that. Bottom of the deck is Temperance in reverse. This is underlying energy. And again, that's what you have here as your outcome. It's showing that, you know, there's still healing that needs to take place for you. So there's something here about emotional healing so you can move deeper into that Empress energy. And it's also an indication that if you believe that this person was your soulmate or your twin flame, they may not be. They may not be, because this is incredibly unbalanced. So there's there's an energy, and if you do, and only you will know that, if you do believe that this is your person, just know that you're not on the same page, and there's a lot of healing that would have to take place for this to come together in an equal and balanced situation. Right now, this person's not capable of doing that. All right, so I'm gonna pull an oracle card for you. Some of you may be deciding that you need to move forward from this person. All right, so the card you pulled is number 20. It says, The Gifted Guide. It's talking about chaos, opportunity from chaos, stars. It says you don't need it all figured out. So let's see what that's about. Give me just a second. All right, so your affirmation says, I embrace uncertainty. Luck is on my side. Let the magic mushroom be your guide and lucky charm at this time. Allow him to show you a more surrendered way of life. He invites you to embrace chaos, uncertainty, and the unknown, to stop controlling things so much and let go, to lean into fluidity instead of strategy at this time. The universe is on your side more than you believe. He speaks to you. Oh, silly human, don't you see? You don't need it all figured out. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Nobody has all the answers. And that's the fun part. You're not supposed to. That would make life terribly boring and painfully uninteresting. To know exactly what to do, where to go, when to do it, and who to be in all moments. That would suffocate the magic and excitement of life. What would be the point then? The adventure is in the uncertainty. It is not your enemy, it is your friend. He visits you to offer a special gift, the gift of luck, opportunity, and possibilities within new and uncertain spaces that you could not see before. Accept his offering and ease the tension and control you have in certain areas of your life. Sometimes letting things be free allows them to turn into the powerful, soulful, wild things that they are. This goes for us as well. Most things seek to be trusted and free. Pulling the Gifted Guide card can also be an omen that there is something you've been trying to figure out that you don't need to. Let it go and move forward. It will unfold as it is meant to. This card can also be a sign to stop comparing your journey with those of others, as if you feel behind or everyone else knows something you don't. It's untrue. Most people play pretend in this cosmic game of life. You don't need a master plan or to know exactly what to do. Just take a step and set intentions. Luck is on your side. All right. Well, I hope that that has been helpful for you, Gemini. If you have resonated with this reading, please hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And until I see you in your next reading, Gemini, know that you are loved, and namaste.